The Ravens have ended our long national nightmare of watching John Harbaugh mismanage Lamar Jackson's prime by firing him after his 18th season. And now one of the more insufferable conversations is going to continue. Sell the man on the team and make sure Ross gives a blank check. The Giants should make John Harbaugh the highest paid coach in the NFL to convince him to come save their franchise. The Dolphins will know very soon if John Harbaugh is interested. It'll be all power. $17 million a year for 5 years, fully guaranteed. None of this is to say that he's objectively wrong. People love a veteran coach with a ring becoming available. We also see that it doesn't always work out and everybody acts like it always does, but that's neither here nor there because it's not the most interesting part. Whatever John Harbaugh does, it's not my problem. The bigger conversation is who is going to go coach Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, because now that is by far the most attractive head coaching job in the league. In fact, it's one of the most attractive head coaching jobs to ever become available, to get a two-time, should be three-time MVP still in their prime. The most recent example is Matt LaFleur getting the job in Green Bay when Aaron Rodgers was still in MVP form. And the most important thing that Steve Bisciotti should do is get a head coach who can have a great relationship with Lamar Jackson. He is the heart and soul of that team. He is the face of that team. He is the most successful player on that team. And it is deeply important that whoever they bring in has an excellent relationship with Lamar Jackson, not only interpersonally, which obviously matters, but philosophically. Offensive-minded would be great, but I also don't want to see a head coach that's going to put all of the load on Lamar Jackson, build up the defense and the special teams back to what that team is known for, back to what that franchise standard is, and then create a system around who you have now in Lamar Jackson, this elite passer who still has mobility when they're healthy. Haven't had a ton of time to think about it, but I do think that there is a candidate that should be being looked at by basically every team with a head coach opening, and that is Byron Leftwich, who was the offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers under Bruce Arians when they won the Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Bruce Arians, who's one of the best coach developers in all of football, one of the most diverse coach developers in all of football, is on the record saying Byron Leftwich did not get nearly enough credit for what he did for the Tampa Bay offense that won a title with Tom Brady. He's also on the record as saying he's incredibly disappointed and surprised that Byron Leftwich hasn't gotten an opportunity to get a head coaching job. At the very least, I want him in there getting a real interview, having meetings with Lamar Jackson. This is a very connected candidate. He has a lot of opportunities to pull in great coordinators, people who want to go and work with a Baltimore Ravens defense and Lamar Jackson. I want to see him go and get an opportunity with a legitimate organization, an incredible quarterback. That's how I'm feeling in the moment. Whatever happens with John Harbaugh, good luck, good riddance. And here's to a new era for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.